Later.
Gotta stay healthy. While everything's going on in this world, you gotta stay healthy.
Where's the other
Gotta
lighter?
stay prayed up. You know what I'm saying?
That one doesn't work.
But man, this war keeps going on. Like, a lot of people thought it was gonna be like the last situation with Maduro, quick, easy. Nope, it's not like that. This war is one of the wars that's gonna really change the world. You feel me?
There's so many wars going on in the world,
There is, but
and
this
so
one,
many countries that been going on.
this war right here is the one that's gonna really make everybody wake up and understand. Like, it's
Yeah,
about oil, gold,
in Israel.
and Israel.
Mm.
Israel's the one that
United States of
drug us into
Israel.
this. Exactly. United States, Israel. We got drug into this war. And now it looks like we want to end it,
Hey,
but I don't think we can end it, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. Israel, I don't think they're gonna stop. I just don't think so.
did you do that?
You know what's crazy? I did a stream the other day, right? Me and my cousin smoking, and they go, "Yo, when you smoking, this is sin." I'm like, if this guy can text me that, right? Me smoking herbs is sin. I pray that he made a video about Epstein files or talking about
Who said that?
the war or something. Some guy on YouTube. Cause I be
Oh,
commenting
somebody
on stuff.
commented.
Yeah, somebody commented talking about me. I'm like, bro, I wonder if you could even text or make a
They
video
never. They never
coming
will.
against the real evil.
They never will.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you got the.
They be
That's
worried
why.
about the dumbest stuff.
Thank you, thank you, and that's why we're in this position, y'all, as a country, is because y'all focus on the wrong shit.
Literally,
That's the
there's
real thing.
bigger people that are actually evil, doing evil, weird things in this world
Sacrifices.
that involve children.
Yeah, that involve children, y'all. Epstein Island. They've been doing that for years. Nobody really knew about it though.
Did you see what Drewski's he can't make a skit, but
Oh yeah,
he's
just
not going to because he's a part of them too.
I think he.
He's getting paid by Israel, so he's not gonna mess up his career, which is sad.
You don't think so?
No,
If he does it though, that means he's going against the grain
yeah,
for
which is
sure.
good.
I hope he does it
I
because he
hope he
did it for
does.
everybody.
I really hope he does too, but we'll see.
He did it for the Hebrew Israelites. He did it for the Christians. He's done it to
If
Erica
he
Kirk.
doesn't do it, then this is like, wow.
Now, if he doesn't do, he's fake for sure. It's definitely gonna show like he's not.
It's definitely gonna show he's a is really supporter.
That means he's like a soul puppet. That's what
Yeah,
it
he's
means.
being bought, literally.
The whole world is about money being bought. People
How you doing? You good? You got muscles and shit? You by yourself?
did not mean to play that.
This
Yeah.
one's not working.
Wait, but then I just had the other one.
That's the one.
Is Drewski's parody commentary or comedy?
Okay, we're gonna get off this chat. My fault, my fault. Yeah, anyways, yeah, like that's the thing that's wrong with societies. People worry about other things that do not matter. That's the biggest thing. People wonder why weed's illegal. It's because it makes you question things. Okay? It makes you question things. People that smoke, they be on their own world or their own vibes. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you should or anything, but you gotta understand they got alcohol that's
Legal.
legal, but that's killing people.
Legal.
We know why they allow people to drink alcohol. You know what I'm saying? It's because people they die on it, and that's like, once you do too much of
They get
anything,
liver
like,
problems and they start going to the doctor and then they have to
right,
pay for medicine.
that too. It feeds into the system. That's how it does. It feeds into the system. But also, like, if you drink too much alcohol, you can get possessed. You can have a spirit coming to you, and you can like crash your car. You could do something you don't remember. You feel me? And that's why I've never been to the point where I actually blacked out. Never in my life. I always knew where I was at before I went to sleep. I never been out in the streets falling around and shit. Like, you can't do that ever. And that's the thing. Weed doesn't get you to the point where you can't function. In my opinion, like if I smoke, the most I'm gonna do, I'm gonna probably fall asleep. I'm probably gonna go to sleep in my bed. I'm not gonna fall asleep on the street. I'm not gonna fall asleep in my car. I'm gonna be fine. But when you have other drugs, it takes you over. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to it, you know, life is life, and you just gotta pray through everything, y'all, because you're still looking for the light on. I know I had a second one. Hold on, Jack. Here we go. I knew it.
Hmm.
This one gotta
This
go.
one.
This one gotta go. It's all out. But yeah, back to what I was saying. That somebody called me out a little bit on smoking. Like, man, I really hope they made a video talking about what's really going on, y'all. But anyways, we're gonna get straight to today's topic. Let's see what the update is on this war. It does affect the market for me, so it's not just people's lives being affected, but everybody's gonna get affected by it one way or another. In my opinion, it's gonna be gas prices going up for citizens in the U.S.
Food, everything.
Food. But the problem is, though, I think people need to be grateful that they in America, because everywhere else, the world is ending. Missiles are coming down. They're praying to God, like, yo, I don't want to die, which is so sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, for whoever it is, I don't care what they believe, nothing like that. It's scary for anybody. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out, like, it's ridiculous. Like, people in America, we don't have that problem. We can step outside and go to the store still. Like, we're good. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere else, you like it's you can't play, like it's not sweet. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody is trying to come to America and stuff like that. Because you could do whatever you want here. As long as you don't get caught, honestly, you can do whatever you want. Just look at Epstein Island. You know what I'm saying? Like look what they were doing. Sickos. All right, but let's see if they continue the ceasefire.
Fox News alert, the ships had better get moving in Strait of Hormuz. The U.S.-Iran two-week ceasefire hinges on that narrow waterway where oil ships must make it through. Weeks of U.S. and Israeli airstrikes have massively weakened Iran's military. However, the question, will it be the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, their military, to decide which ships go through Hormuz? We are watching very closely. I'm Harris Faulkner. You are in the Faulkner Focus. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth and the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff gave an update a short time ago. Let's watch.
This morning, a big day for world peace. We have a chance at real peace and a real deal. The War Department, for now, has done its part.
Definitely capping.
We stand ready in the background to ensure Iran upholds.
I'll say one thing about it. You can't trust what the media says anymore. You can't trust what the media says anymore. What we get in our media is run by a select few people at the very top.
But it's always been like that.
It's always been like that, but it all ties back to who? Israel, the Jewish people. Okay.
Did you see that one news reporter on the news? She was saying that Israel monitors what they say and stuff, and they can't say everything.
Of course. Mark Zuckerberg owns Meta and Facebook. He controls what you can say. I know it personally because I tried to post a reel on Instagram talking about the Iran and situation and stuff like that before the war even happened. I tried to talk about it, and they shadow banned me. They flagged my video. I couldn't reach nobody. They flagged it. So it goes to show, like, if you really are trying to speak out and say certain things, you're gonna get flagged. You're gonna get shadow banned. So. And that's why a lot of creators, they talk in code now. They don't say certain words because they got an algorithm that'll pick it up,
Every reasonable term. And as everyone knows, nobody makes a better deal than President Trump.
We welcome the ongoing ceasefire. And as the secretary said, we hope that Iran chooses a lasting peace. But as Secretary Hegseth said, let us.
You know what's crazy about it too? They talking about peace, but who started the war? How you gonna start the war, but now you asking for peace? You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have started to begin with.
The baby's blue.
Blue? I didn't see that.
I'll show you.
Oh, out in the water? That's different.
Natural.
Yeah, the natural way. But yeah, like, These politicians, they come up here, they just playing the game, yo. Reading the script.
Be clear, a ceasefire is a pause, and the joint force remains ready if ordered or called upon to resume combat operations with the same speed and precision as we've demonstrated over the last 38 days, and we hope that that is not the case.
You heard the words there. We must remember that a ceasefire is just a pause. Everything's still on the table, potentially. The deal comes after a threat by the president that had...
Yeah, it's enough of this, yo. I say this. I think the ultimate plan is it's going to be some type of mass genocide. It's going to be in Israel, too. It's going to be a mass genocide.
That's what Trump said. He said he's going to get rid of a whole civilization.
That's what he said. He did say that, actually, which is crazy that he could say that. He said some wild stuff on Jesus' resurrection day, y'all. He said some wild stuff talking about, he said praise to be Allah at the end, but he was also talking about blowing up a country. You know what I'm saying? Which is super disrespectful. And that just goes to show, you know, the devil comes to what? Steal, kill, destroy. What is Trump doing? He's destroying a country. He's killing innocent people, and he's willing to kill innocent people. You feel me?
And he gets away with it.
And he gets away with it. And honestly, these are all, to be honest, this is all international war crimes. And this is why the U.S., to be honest, we're going for the U.S. right now. Trump is very greedy. He's going for it all. He just took off Venezuela. He just knocked off El Mencho. He wants to take Cuba next. He wants to go for Greenland next. Okay, he's trying to have world domination, right? But the thing is, China and Russia are very, very powerful nations. Iran, they own the Hormuz Strait. 20% of the oil goes through there. They're very powerful. So that being said, it wouldn't be easy. But this is going to be the worst case scenario. If anybody clicks the nuke button, that's worst case scenario. That's when you know the war is going to be for years. It won't stop. Until that happens, this war is going to be on and off, and it might even end up like the Russian-Ukraine war, just be on and off for years, you know. But I don't know. Trump's plan is very bold, and I think it's going to get America in some very volatile waters. In my opinion, we may see some rallying going on this year, but next year is probably going to be a swamp. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and call this a stream. All right, y'all. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings. We out. Okay. Yeah, she was there. Not going to say that too much.